First of all, I'd like to say before I start anything that Mr. Taggart was the best speaker here so far. He made sense. He's watched what's going on, and I think that he's a credible person to come up here and speak from his heart, and I give him a lot of credit for doing that. I just think he did a good job in here in saying what he did. And I want to say that right off the bat, I'm up here. I'm the business manager of IBW Local 363, and I just want to tell you that we're here, we respect everybody. We respect everybody's position, respect everybody's opinion, but I'm going to be blunt. Okay, I'm going to be blunt with a few things because I think it needs to be said. First, I want to say that unequivocally, the building trades in IBW Local 363 in particular supports the construction of this plant because we believe it's going to be a positive addition to the county for the jobs it'll create, for the clean water it will provide. And really, if you look at it, those are the two subjects here tonight. Rockland County needs clean water, and Rockland County needs jobs. What Rockland County doesn't need is 10 more years of studies. That's what they don't need. It's good to see people band together. It's good to see people stand up for something. That's what we do every day. We stand up for middle-class people. Middle-class people need to make a living. That's what we do every day of the year. With new things, it brings new concerns. New concerns bring new groups. New groups bring other groups. You say you did dog pile on the rabbit. Everybody comes out. Everybody wants to defend their position. The question is your position based on facts, or is your position based on speculation? Because some people may have legitimate concerns in this room about the environment, just like we have concerns also about the environment and jobs. And you also have people that are watching this entire process. Some people, like I said, some have legitimate concerns. Some people have manufactured endless concerns that will never end. And no matter what question they throw in front of you, there'll just be a new one, and a new one, and a new one, or a reason to study and study. I have to tell you, you lose credibility when you have too many concerns on one project. I mean, just listening here tonight, we're going to become New York City. We need more studies. We're worried about fossil fuels. We're worried about the tides. We're worried about the traffic. We're worried about breathing capacity. We're worried about Indian Point. We're worried about selling water in New Jersey. We're worried about more development. We're worried about the fish. We're worried about the fish eggs. That's all speculation. That's all speculation. You can think that, but it's speculation. It's not a fact. It's not something that's really going to make it go either way here. The DEC is going to watch what's going on here. They're going to make a decision. You start throwing everything out here, you're like somebody who's guilty on Judge Judy, just looking for excuses on why you're right. Let's get down to what your real concerns are. You guys should come up and say it, and not keep adding things, because you really lose it in your message. So I'd love to hear what your real concerns are, and I'll bet they're answered. We live in a very environmentally friendly and transparent world today. We really do. There's no one that can do anything against the environment and get away with it today. United Water had a test plan for this to see how this... I say something funny? Okay. United Water had a test plan here that they've been testing this whole system. The technology is used every place. Now it's here. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with clean water? That's what I want to know. All the rest of that's excuses. You tell me what's wrong with clean water. Like I said, there's bigger people than us that are involved in this process. The DEC, you got some town officials, you got them on both sides, you got the state, you got the government. Everybody's watching. Nothing can be done that's in conflict with the law. No matter who wanted to, it's going to get found out. The United Water sneak one in on the DEC, and can they go behind their back, or New York State? No. As a matter of fact, somebody was up there and said, the United Water, whatever they did, the DEC ended up finding them in the past. So if they find them in the past, obviously they're not their best buddy, or going to let them get away with it. So if they're finding them, they're paying attention. And if they're paying attention, they're not going to let them get one in behind anybody's back, DEC's or yours. Let's talk about the positive parts of this proposal. You hear about the part about the environment. The guy from Brooklyn came all the way up to tell us that. Let's talk about the working class environment. Let's talk about the environment of the people. Let's talk about that. In addition to clean water for the residents, there's good jobs. And hundreds in construction, and there's going to be jobs after when they build that plant. Don't let anybody fool you that there's not going to be any jobs, and there are also going to be good jobs. In the recent past, Local 363, and also other building trades do this, but Local 363 advertised in every paper in the Hudson Valley saying that we would gladly accept any returning military veterans into our union. We want to return the favor to these guys that went over and they defended our country and our way of life. When these guys come back, they deserve to come back to some kind of a job. And Local 363, we went right out front. We're inviting those people to come into our union. We want them. They're good people. And we want to have opportunities. We want to have opportunities to give these guys a job. This isn't the only public meeting I've been at that we hear all these excuses on why things couldn't be built. Like I said, are they all excuses? No, maybe some are legit and they're going to be answered. But a lot of them are excuses, and I'm not afraid to say it. This project's going to meet every rule, it's going to meet every law, it's going to meet every test before it could be built. There's no one here that could stop that. There's no one. I wish they could build it tomorrow. I can't. They can't do it. Everything has to be above board. Everything has to be looked at. I'm not going to sit here and get in an argument about parts per million or any of the things that you guys talked about. That's not in my league. It's not in my league, but there are people that are involved in this process that it is in their league. Same guys you guys belittle because you didn't pay for them, or you think that they're high paid, or you can't afford to have somebody do it. But the bottom line is those people have credibility also. And when they study those things, their reputation is on the line. No one wants to study anything and come out later that they didn't give the right answer to that study. So there's a lot of speculation here that I think is uncalled for. I think you insulted these guys a little bit. You can have an opinion, but I don't think you need to insult people. Some of you remind me of somebody who would pull up to the state police if they were investigating a murder scene, and you're going to be outside the yellow tape asking if they're doing the job right. Hey, did you walk around the body? Yeah, we did that. Did you go look at this? They got it covered. It's nice to come out and express your concerns. They're going to get covered. If this, yes, I sure will. I sure will.
I think he's doing good. Let him speak.
You aren't going to play. You aren't going to play. Can you top this with the professionals that are involved here or the DEC? There's nobody in this building right now. Nobody that's that smart. There's nobody that's going to scientist. There's nobody here. Everybody's environmentalist. Everybody in the room is environmentalist. Local 363 does not want an acid plant built in Rockland County. But desalination plant isn't so bad, as long as it passes all the muster. And that's what's going to happen. So I'm asking the DEC to please give a fair look at this. And if United Water passes all the rules and all the tests and goes by all the regulations, and they do all that, please pass this, because Rockland County needs jobs, and we can give Rockland County residents jobs during this process, and we could also give some veterans jobs that really deserve it, because we want that to happen. And 363 and the building trades are going to be out every project to make sure that there's opportunities for people that are returning and they're here now. Thank you very much.